We're going to do some barbecue spiced, spice rubbed potatoes today. The red skin potatoes or the new potatoes are perfect for this kind of dish. And what's going in here is we have some smoked paprika, chili powder, fennel seeds, dried sage, and dried basil, and a little bit of black pepper. Now the only time that I would actually use dried sage and dried basil as opposed to the fresh ones is in something like this, but because we're creating a rub. Mix this all together. And then you're going to add your 2 chipotle peppers that you've finely chopped. Mix this in. And a little bit of 2 cloves of garlic, minced. You can do this on other vegetables as well, but the potatoes really absorb the flavor nicely. So we're using red skin potatoes, and we're going to slice them thickly, about 1/2 inch thick, and then toss them in the rub mixture. So we're going to add the spice rub mixture. And then, it's a bit messy, but I recommend that you use your hands for this because then you get the potatoes totally covered. Lay them out on your baking sheet. And you want to make sure that they are not piled up because the potatoes will steam otherwise. You want them to get nice and crispy and golden. So 1 layer on your baking sheet. And then pop them into a 350 oven for about 15 minutes. We're using a red onion that we're going to grill, and we are slicing it in about 1/2 inch slices, taking off the dry outer skin, and then we're just separating the onion into rings. We're going to put this on the grill and lightly char it, so that's going to give us another depth of flavor for this dish. Just slide them on the top. Spread them out a little bit. You have to be a little bit careful with them because you don't want them falling through. And just make sure it's not too hot because you want them to cook through. You don't want to just grill mark them. You want them to have a chance to get a little bit sweet. And like cooking onions on top of the stove, if you cook them for a longer time, it brings out the natural juices. They caramelize. So we're just going to put the lid down and leave them for about 5 minutes. So we've taken our red onion rings off of the grill, and we're going to pop them on top of the barbecue rubbed potatoes and add a little cilantro. So the potatoes should be all ready now. The gorgeous burnt orange color. And I'm just going to give them a nice toss with the red onions. And if you want, you can add, sometimes I'll add grilled red pepper, yellow pepper. I'm going to add a little bit of cilantro to this, just roughly chopped. And this is a fantastic dish to go with anything off the barbecue for the summer. It sort of gives you a new idea for the ubiquitous potato salad. Drizzle a little bit of olive oil on this. And you can serve it in a bowl, or we're going to do it on a nice sort of homemade pottery platter. This is something my sister gave me years ago. And I think we need to have a little taste of this. And adjust the chili powder and the smoked paprika to your own taste, depending on how spicy you like it. That tastes like a barbecue.